Hello and welcome to the third devlog of this series, so let's just jump right into it. To start this devlog I finished the inventory system. The inventory system wasn't that finished last episode, so I decided to finish it today. So I decided to finish it by adding a player name attribute to the top, which is taken from the character customization screen, and also the carry weight is affected by the stats, which were also added. First stat I added was the strength, which affects the carry weight by 10 each level. And as you can see in the background footage, if we give the player Ivan as their name, the inventory will state Ivan's inventory. Then I made the items you pick up actually affect your carry weight. The player will also slow down the more he carries over the limit. And you can't sprint if you carry too much. You can also drop your items which lower your current carry weight. After that I added the endurance stat, which is tied to the stamina. The more endurance points you put, the longer you will be able to run, and vice versa. I also added the tips to the stats screen, where you can click on the question mark to see what the stat does. After that I started to actually make the map. The plan is to have a major city and then the countryside outside it. The picture you can see in the background is the first iteration of the map, which I took to be very small, so I decided to expand it. That won't come back and bite me, right? After that I took some time to work on the map, and here are some screenshots. Take into account that these are unfinished. For the rest of this devlog I won't talk about the map anymore. I will instead talk about the additions to the game, like the storage room I added to the shop. Then I added boxes which you can pick up with the E key on the keyboard, and you can drop them with the right mouse button. After that I added the job to the game, where the player can actually earn the money. You have to pick up the boxes and place them on the shelves. Maximum you can earn is $675, but that may change in the future. This job is available the day before the shop is restocked. You get the money by interacting with the envelope that appears on the shop counter. After that I added a pawn shop to the game where the player can sell items they already have. You will get 2 times less money than if you bought it. So for example, if the water bottle costs $10, you will get only 5. You can sell everything that's not a weapon in this pawn shop. They won't accept guns. I added on to the pawn shop mechanic by adding a dumpster diving mechanic to the game. It does the thing you expect it to do. You interact with the dumpster and you can take out items from it. For testing purposes I made the dumpster restock with the Q button. And as you can see, there is also a chance for the dumpster to actually be empty when you interact with it. You can interact with the dumpster once per day and you can use it again at midnight. After that I added trash cans which can hold 10 items and trash bags that can hold 5 items. After that I changed the models for all 3 trash containers because, well, red boxes aren't that visually appealing. I've also disabled camera movement when you look into the trash container or open your inventory. After that I made 2 door models. And as you can see I even lowered the camera's perspective because it just didn't look that good when you were walking through the door. Then I added the functionality to the door and the colliders. Let's see how it looks in game. After that I fixed it and now it works like a charm. The door opens like any door should open, and not whatever that was. Then I added the closing and opening times to the shops. Of course it works like you would expect it. You can't enter the shop if it's closed. And if the door is already open when the shop closes, it will force it to close. As you can see in the background footage, I can't open the door until the clock hits 6 in the morning. Then I decided to change the water and the sausage from the trash with the empty fast food box and the empty water bottle. Of course, you can sell them in the pawn shop for a small change. It isn't much. And then I started working on the last feature for this devlog, which is the bullet inventory. Currently you have only 3 types of bullets: 9mm, 5.56 by 45mm, and lastly 12.7 by 99mm, also known as the 50 cal. There's only 3 types of bullets since the Glock and the MP5 will use the same bullet, 9mm. As you can see, the bullet inventory part is its own tab in the inventory which you can switch to and switch back to the inventory. Lastly, I actually made the bullet counter take from the bullets in the inventory. And you can also pick up these bullets from the bullet boxes, which currently have only a placeholder model. These bullet boxes will give you a random amount of bullets too. Thank you for watching this devlog, and we'll see you in the next part.